All right, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a really simple hummus, and today it's going to be going with one of our new Harvest of the Month recipes for Cucumber Month, a vegetarian hero. So hummus is pretty much chickpeas, tahini, which is roasted and ground sesame seeds, lemon juice and olive oil, and some seasonings if you want. But I'm just thinking about what schools often have on hand that they're trying to use up, and you can easily replace the tahini with sun butter, sunflower seed butter, right? It's really not going to change the flavor too much, and chances are you have sun butter in your schools. And then instead of just all chickpeas, I'm going to do a blend of half chickpeas and half white beans. So you can really do, you can make a bean dip using black beans, kidney beans, anything you want. But I think because we're still calling it hummus, I'm definitely going to keep those chickpeas in there. And it's still going to look like hummus because both of those varieties of beans are the same color. So really cannot beat how simple this recipe is to prepare. I'm going to put everything right into this food processor, and I'm going to blend it right up. So I've got a couple fresh cloves of garlic. You can also use garlic powder if you don't have any fresh on hand. It's perfectly fine too. Actually, I'm just going to use maybe 3 because I'm a fan of the garlic. So let's get 3 nice good cloves. Just cut off the end, peel off that paper. And so garlic is something that you can find it locally in Maine pretty easily. A lot of farmers grow garlic. It's really simple to grow. It doesn't require a lot of maintenance or anything like that. You actually, how you grow it is you just take this garlic clove, put it down in the ground, usually end of October, and mulch it, cover it up with straw, with leaves, stuff like that to kind of tuck it in for the winter. And then it's one of the first things to pop up in the spring. And then farmers harvest it usually in July. It kind of depends, but it's a great ingredient that you can find locally. And even though it's going to get totally processed, I'm just going to give this a little bit of a rough chop. It's going to go right in. And then we've got some lemon juice. Looks good. Some olive oil here. Some of our sun butter. So I've given this a nice stir so all that oil is incorporated. And if you are going to use sun butter instead of tahini, make sure it's not sweetened. So this one specifically says no sugar added. The only ingredient is sunflower seeds. You definitely do not want to be adding a sweetened sunflower seed butter to your hummus. That would be really gross. All right, and then we've got our seasonings. So kind of like the classic spice for hummus is cumin. So I've got some cumin. We'll do about a teaspoon for this amount. I'm just going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper, not too much so you're actually getting heat from it, but it does add a nice flavor. And then a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and that's everything. And so I'm going to blend this up, and I've got some water on hand because I might need to add some water to loosen it. Scrape down the sides a bit. And actually, I don't think I'm going to add any water to this. This looks really nice. And we are going to be spreading it inside of a pita pocket. So that's a nice consistency for that. This is a great thing to put on your salad bar, put it in little grab-and-go containers. Hummus is something that maybe 15, 20 years ago, kids in schools wouldn't really know what it was, wouldn't try it, but it's become really popular, and it's a great source of protein. A 2-ounce portion is 2 ounces of meat alternate in your meal pattern, so it's a great option for vegetarians and meat eaters alike. And that is it. So that's our hummus. It's nice and smooth and creamy, and the addition of the sunflower butter and the white beans versus all chickpeas, you won't even really be able to tell by looking at it, and you probably won't be able to tell when you taste it. It's just going to be super delicious. So I hope you try it.